An Iowa teenager will spend at least 25 years in prison for killing one of his high school teachers. News.com has learned Jeremy Goodale received a life sentence for murder in Fairfield Wednesday, November 15. He'll be eligible for parole in 2048. Goodale, 18, admitted in April that he beat Nohema Graber with a baseball bat in November 2021 with his classmate Willard Miller. Both students were 16 at the time. The two students were charged as adults with first-degree murder, the Associated Press reports. They were not subject to Iowa's requirement that those convicted of first-degree murder serve a mandatory sentence of life without parole due to their ages, according to the AP. I know my words will never be enough. To Ms. Graber and all my family, I'm truly sorry, Goodale said during his sentencing hearing. 10 people presented victim impact statements at the hearing. Murdering a teacher to avoid an F, Tom Graber, the victim's brother-in-law, said. That was the motive prosecutors presented. Goodale and fellow high school student Willard Miller waylaid their Spanish teacher as she walked in a park after school, upset that she'd given Miller a failing grade. Police video played in court shows Goodale admitting to a detective the teen's plan was to hit her with a bat and drag her body off a trail. Front page detectives noted after Miller beat Graber, the teens noticed she was still alive. So Goodale admitted hitting Graber with the bat to finish her off. The body of Graber, 66, eventually was found hidden in the park under a tarp, wheelbarrow and railroad ties. News reported in July that Miller also received a life sentence for attacking Graber. His parole window will not open for 35 years. Judge Sean Showers explained the difference in mandatory prison years by saying Goodale seemed to be more cooperative with authorities. According to KCCI-TV, Goodale's sister told the court that she often took care of him while his parents worked on a farm. The parents wound up divorcing. My primary concern leading up to this was that he would commit suicide, Father Dean Goodale told the court as he wiped away tears. The father said Jeremy had trouble focusing on school subjects when the COVID-19 pandemic led to home learning. Dad, I'm sorry that I let you down in so many ways, the admitted killer said. 2 years ago, I made the worst decision of my life. Blood ran from Goodale's nose for several minutes after he finished his statement. A former brother-in-law of the victim said the murder may have led to the death of her former husband. Jim Graber was quoted by the Des Moines Register as saying Paul Graber died in June from cancer. He thinks if Nohema was still alive, the cancer might have been noticed earlier. Fairfield police officers said the killing of Graber also had an impact throughout the city of about 9,600 people. People were afraid to walk in the park, Officer Julie Kinsella said.